Hello everyone. Another wonderful Sunday, getting closer and closer to the sun being out longer and longer. Well, I hope you're all doing well. I'm very excited to be here with you today. As always, I love hearing all your comments, and I realize, oops, I gotta just fix this. I realize that I'm not good at getting back to people with their comments, and for that I apologize. Just so much going on, and I always have a gazillion emails and all of that, so all I can do to keep up with things. But thank you, I do read them and I do appreciate them. So wondering what you're thinking about as spring comes closer and we're coming to that time of year. What are you waiting to do? What's exciting for you? What are you wanting to get outside for? It just seems like in some ways winter's been dragging, and in other ways it's been going by pretty quick considering all the stipulations and us being inside and all of that. But I'm glad that we're getting closer and closer to spring equinox and the return of the light. So exciting. Well, we're going to jump right in today, and I want to start with my Divine Dog Wisdom cards. I love that. George bought these for me a while ago, gave them to me, and they're just really interesting. All right, so let's see what's coming up for everybody this week in March. These are big cards. Ooh, face the fear. Look at this card, this poor little scared dog. He looks petrified, his ears are down. Face the fear. I love her definition she has here. And anybody who's ever owned a dog knows that when they put their ears back like that and their head down, they are afraid. All right. What it means if you fetch this card today. If you fetch this card, it means you're experiencing a state of emergency. With ears down, nose to the wind, sensing some kind of danger in your yard, under the bushes, in a tree, or off in the horizons. You may be on red alert or only mildly concerned or worried, but whatever you are on the spectrum, wherever you are on the spectrum, it's important for you to be aware and know the difference between what is real and present and what is simply hounding you from your past. Fear is healthy for your survival and the survival of the species, and you are hardwired to respond to your outer environment with a complicated and well-designed inner apparatus. It tells you when to sit, run, or pounce, which in turn can relate to others to their cue to sit, run, or pounce. With only past painful experiences as a guide, fear can cause you to curl up in a ball and worse, put you on a short leash in your life. If it becomes an alarm you can't turn off, it will steadily gnaw at you, at your head, heart, and soul, exhausting your energy and any reserves you might have for risking change that would result in growth and forward movement. It's difficult to stay frisky and playful when constantly on alert with threats, real or imagined. And I think that's the good point to make, is that how many times are they imagined? We get on a fear rampage and our mind just starts going, what if, and we start looking at everything that could go wrong. And so this is important to realize that. It says, You might consider some form of stress management, which is at the base of fear management. Relaxing physical activity or a body at rest contradicts fear and releases stress. What's your favorite kibble when it comes to stress management? Music, dance, contemplation, meditation, golf, or darts? If your fear seems chronic or deep, hire a counselor or a coach to help you move through it instead of under, around, or over it. Drugs may supply temporary relief, but they don't address the underlying causes, which will persist if you try to slide under the fence that way. When you do face your fears, you will no longer be at the command of your fears, but in the command of greater freedom. And often, when we've gone through an experience where, that has been pretty deep and we have fear, sometimes we get stuck in the stress response that just goes over and over and over again, playing out the what ifs. What if this happens again to me? What if I'm not prepared? All of that. So learning to recognize what fear does. We all know what fear does to the body and stress does to the body. So we have to be in a place where we can try to balance out. The next one are messages from your spirit guides oracle card. And these are the animals by Stephen Farmer. Zebra, let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. Well, we have a theme going on here. I don't know what's coming this week, but it may be something that's in the collective and not just in your world. But 2 cards on fear. Beautiful card, bright colors, really gorgeous. Let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. So let's see what else the zebra has to say. Whenever you venture into unfamiliar territory, it's quite natural to feel trepidation. Your mind can create all sorts of scenarios as to what can go wrong. Doubts and uncertainties may arise, and the path can seem fraught with challenges and sometimes even danger. You may find yourself stuck at times, fearful about moving ahead, yet much of what we label as fear isn't actually fear. True fear is a vital instinctual response to any life-threatening situation and is triggered not only by circumstances or events, but even more so by what you think about those events. Stay relaxed and vigilant, trusting that nothing can truly harm you in your body. It will provide sensory information if there is any actual danger. If there truly is any threat, then your instincts will tell you what to do. Whenever you feel an exaggerated sense of fear, triggered mainly by your thoughts, one that has little or no basis in reality, stop and breathe. Call upon spirit helpers who have provided their guidance and protection before. Reach out to those friends or family members for reassurance and to help you feel grounded and centered. Recall those times in the past when you did feel frightened or were endangered and not only survived, but came through intact. You can also relabel fear and instead call it excitement, as the 2 emotions are very similar in the way that they manifest in the body. Most of all, trust your spirit guides, your instincts, and your friends to watch out for you. So this one's really interesting because when they said about the frequency, the vibration, or I'm saying the vibration of fear and excitement are only a few degrees away. Think about it. When fear happens, you get your heart racing and all that. If you're excited about something, the same things happen. So I would say just watch out this week. And remembering that it could be something in the bigger picture that's affecting us all, not to get in the fear about it. And these are The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. And this card says, I honor how I want to feel. And so it's just the writing on it. I honor how I want to feel. So it's interesting. It seems like we have a feeling theme going on. 2 fears, and I honor how I want to feel. So this would imply to me that we take charge and we turn it around. Like, I honor how I want to feel. And I don't want to feel this way, so I'm going to turn it around. So if the fear does come in, you simply make another choice. These are from Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Feel like I want to pull 3 from here. Very interesting and beautiful. The first one is the Sun Dancers, joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance. How beautiful. The card is this beautiful goddess dancing. It's just beautiful. As your ally, the Sun Dancers celebrate you now and remind you of the laws of success and praise. Anything you place your attention on will manifest an experience, so the laws are always perfect. Expect the best and praise it in advance. This unleashes the magic of mystical magnetic energy, drawing circumstances to you to create the reality you envision. Isn't that true? Where our energy, where our thoughts go, energy flows. So we have all these cards about fear and then choosing how you want to feel. This seems like it's a law of attraction reading. It says, give thanks in advance for the grace and goodwill of the divine. Be willing to dance the victory dance as if your greatest dreams are realized, and watch how easily things begin to fall into place. Stay positive and leave the timing up to the divine. All things are possible now. Dance the joy of being and celebrate your life and abundance today. Next one, Sisters of the Seasons, cycles of growth, natural law, and divine order. And there's these fairies playing flutes and sitting on the tree branches. It says, when the Sisters of the Seasons meet you on your path, they remind you that everything has a natural rhythm that obeys a higher law. Just as the seasons magically pass, be reminded that the nature of birth, growth, harvest, and decay cannot be altered. So if you keep on your path with determination and discernment, allowing for the natural course of events to unfold, your success is assured. Divine appropriate timing is guiding your desires into perfect manifest form. This is a very good period to start new things as you've moved out of winter into the beginning of spring. Continue with patience and beware of the rhythms of the opportunities. There will be periods when things slow down and begin anew, move into fruition, and then slow down again in a never-ending natural flow. Be mindful of which sister greets you, for she points directly at the next. Every moment counts now. So that one reminds me, it did look like spring with the bright green grass and the flowers just starting to bloom on the tree, or the buds. So it really is like we have spiritual laws going on here. It really sounds like that. We go into the law of attraction, and then divine order, that everything has an order and a season to it. And the last one of hers is the winged wise ones, angelic help and miraculous aid. Love this one with the angel sitting there. Always allies and never challengers. The winged wise ones represent the aid of all angels. When you enter their realm, know that your sincere prayers will be answered according to the will of the divine. This also represents divine intervention and the potential of miracles to heal and transform as if by magic. Have faith, whatever your circumstance. Heavenly beings are watching over you. The winged wise ones gives you a glimpse of their future by offering messages whispered on the wind. They are translated within you as inspired thought, instantly unraveling the past and revealing the present. Be aware of higher consciousness in you. This is a good time to observe your thoughts through meditation. Who is observing those thoughts? That self is kin to the winged wise ones who have come to help you soar. Love it. The fact that they have wings on, taking your messages. You know, I've talked before about putting feathers and tying them on a bush outside with some little bells. And so your wishes, you put your wishes into them, you tie them on. And every time the wind comes, it blows your wishes up into the atmosphere, and the bells moving the energy. And some of you wrote back to me the last time I suggested it and said you did do it. Last one, Healing with the Angels by Doreen Virtue. Intention, new love, and serenity. Pretty self-explanatory. Setting your intentions. We're moving into another cycle of the year, another turning of the wheel. So we set our intentions. And new love to me doesn't necessarily mean a woman or a guy coming into your life. What it feels like to me is new love is like, what can you get excited about? What can you wrap your head around? You know, what is happening for you? Is there something new you want to try? What is this new love for you? Is it a creative experience? For some of you, it may be relationships. And the last one is serenity. Remembering to take our time to be calm and to do our meditations or whatever, because it looks like it might be a little bit of a challenging week. They're not always weeks that are just wonderful. Intention. Your intentions create your experiences. What do you intend to happen? Make sure that your thoughts and your feelings reflect your true intentions. Again, we're getting hit with the universal laws here. By drawing this card, the angels ask you to take an inventory of your expectations. What do you expect to happen today, tomorrow, or in the future? These expectations are the seeds of your intention. An intention means that you have set a goal and indeed want to achieve it. Your intentions drive your experiences. The angels ask you to choose and infuse your intentions with love. See yourself and others as happy, successful, and peaceful. By holding these spiritually minded intentions, you help yourself and others. The angels can help you replace negative mental habits with more empowering thoughts. If you ask for their assistance, remember we have free will. So the angels say you have to ask for what you want. New love. A new chapter in your love life begins, whether it is with a new partner, rekindled love, or in a current relationship. Open your heart to a new infusion of divine love through a partner in your life. The angels are preparing you to be aware of new people entering your life. As a new mate may be unlike your previous partners. Be open to changes in your current relationships and don't cling tightly to ideas of how you think these relationships should be. This is a time of wondrous changes in your love life, and you are asked to trust God and your guardian angels to work things out for your highest good. Changes in your love life will only be painful if you are rigid in your thoughts or behaviors. If you flow with the current of love, you'll find that old parts of your love life will wash away. They are rapidly replaced by new aspects that will delight you. Current relationships may end, or they may act as a transition into a new phase of passion or renewed love. Or a new partner may enter your life, inspiring great happiness for you both. To me, this is like you could be in love with a new friendship coming into your life, or a job, or even yourself. Going easy on yourself. Not everybody will meet that partner this week. And then serenity. You are moving into a time of greater inner peace and tranquility. So it looks like the week ends on that, thank God, after we started up with fear. Peace of mind means feeling secure and knowing that you're always provided for, even if your logical mind cannot fathom how a challenge could be resolved. Peace of mind means that you trust that God will create a miraculous solution. This sort of faith is always warranted because faith is a key component in experiencing such miracles. By drawing this card, the angels reassure you that peace of mind is within you. You can feel serene even in the midst of great turmoil. It's a mistake to think that you have to wait until your life is problem-free before you can be happy and peaceful. I think if we're waiting for that, it's never going to come. The opposite is actually true. First, you work towards serenity, and then your life changes, lessons disappear. Serenity is your natural state of mind, and the angels are now working with you to actualize this. So if we go back, we start the week with a couple of cards on fear. We have to not get into the fear. We have to turn it around. How do I feel? And then we're looking at how we can celebrate the abundance we have as we move towards the change of the seasons, and our wishes are going out on the airwaves for things to happen and reaching spirit, setting your intention and allowing whatever form that new love takes for you to come into your life, and ending this week with serenity on a peaceful note. So I hope you have a wonderful week, and maybe for you nothing's going to happen. Maybe you're just having to check within about the fear, but let's make it a good one. Take care.